Happy birthday, Cuz. Happy birthday.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we
Yo,
playing
Sal.
out this
Let's
real
go.
life.
Real life.
Nigga, no Diddy Gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time.
You will not believe what just leaked. Diddy's wild birthday video with Meek Mill is out, and it is not what anybody thought it would be. This wasn't some glitzy celebrity celebration. It felt more like Meek was getting initiated into Diddy's nasty little world. And now that the footage is out, people are looking at both of them with major side-eye. If you've been following Diddy's legal drama, then you already know the man was running a full-blown controlled empire, and he had a lot of people tangled up in his twisted games. Yeah, even though they're all out here denying it, but the streets? They're not stupid. They're not buying any of these clean act stories. Cassie? In it. Meek? In it. Even the ones who swore they just popped bottles and left? Caught in the mix too. Sure, Diddy may have escaped those RICO charges, but don't get it twisted. Just because the court files are silent doesn't mean the truth died. That buried dirt? It's clawing its way back with receipts. And let's not act brand new. These wild tapes? Yeah, they've been floating around Hollywood. Not your average party clips either. We're talking serious dirt, blackmail level stuff. Real industry-shaking footage that's making folks nervous.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
Yes,
new.
there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
Now here's where it gets crazy. Word is, Diddy himself was the one behind the camera. Yeah, he allegedly filmed all this chaos not for memories, but for leverage. Blackmail. And listen, industry voices like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal, they've been screaming about this for years. People are just now catching up.
That right here and told y'all there was activity on the darknet. Videos were being distributed and were going to be sold for profit because the diddler needs the money. Did I not say that? Right here.
Bruh, those people who was caught at Diddy's party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. That's a big house. But he had 250 tape recorders in that.
So let's talk about this Diddy and Meek birthday tape that's got everyone shook. This wasn't a party. It was full-blown madness. Let's rewind a bit. Diddy threw this so-called birthday bash for Meek's 27th birthday. But here's the twist. It wasn't even on Meek's actual birthday. Diddy dropped $25,000 to rent out the Parisian Palace in Vegas, just 3 days after Meek's real B-Day, right during the Mayweather versus Madonna fight weekend. You know every celeb was in town. Diddy had Meek in matching outfits with him. Who does that? That's not birthday behavior, that's power move behavior. Everything was curated, from lingerie-wearing dancers walking around like chess pieces, to a literal naked woman laid out like a sushi table, covered in see-through vinyl. This was next level. And when the night wrapped around 3 a.m., that place looked like a crime scene. Jason Haight, the property manager, described it as disgusting, like broken liquor bottles, used condoms, blood on the bed sheets, and, oh yeah, a fat sprinkle of nose candy laying around. But wait, it gets wilder. That viral audio, the one where it sounds like Diddy's clapping Meek's cheeks so loud he needed a hospital bed, that was from this party.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait.
Social media went nuclear. Nobody could believe what they were hearing. And guess what? Everybody had a take. Meek, of course, jumped in quick, screaming it was fake, said it was AI generated, claimed bots were used to destroy him. He tweeted on X, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide. They want it gone. I'm a real king straight out the trenches under control of no human. They learned how to damage can't stop us of brands from bots and campaigns like politicians." That's a bold statement, Meek. But let's be honest, folks weren't buying it. Most people said it sounded like pure damage control. Because let's not forget, Meek and Diddy, they weren't just acquaintances. They were close, real close. So people started digging. Who leaked the audio? Who recorded it? Well, rumor has it, one of Diddy's own bodyguards did.
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was.
But hold up, Jaguar Wright went even deeper. She accused Nicki Minaj, yes, Meek's ex, of being behind the leak. Said Nicki paid that bodyguard to record the audio. Plot twist much?
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was real. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh, man.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
And here's where it gets spicy. As wild as Jaguar's claim sounded, Nicki herself said something that made people think it might actually be true. In a podcast, she casually threw shade, saying Meek loves controversy and that he's okay with the audio being leaked. Like, girl, what?
Okay, so...
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
Coincidence? Maybe. But come on, where there's smoke, there's fire. And it only got messier when DJ Academics jumped in. He said in a lawsuit filed by Rodney Lil Jones, a Philadelphia rapper was mentioned, one who dated Nicki Minaj. You putting the pieces together? Only one guy fits that profile. Meek. Million.
And we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that? There could only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about, it's obviously Meek.
Now Meek was fuming. He straight up threatened to unalive DJ Academics. Like, threatened him for real. Not a good look.
He says, I'm gonna kill you, Academics, and what I'm gonna do is, he says, first things first, he says, someone send me Academics' address.
He said, I'll die to shut you down.
Yeah, then he says, I'm going to die to do it.
He even offered $100,000 for a full investigation. Sounds noble, right? Except he never followed through. No receipts, no detectives, just tweets, which got people asking, if this really was fake, why not clear your name? Why say you're dropping $100,000 and then vanish? And to make things even worse, Meek started vibing with the No Diddy Gang, like he was trying to jump ship mid-scandal.
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this real life.
Real life.
Nigga, No Diddy Gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Then Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, jumped in. He saw the leaked video and commented SMH with a facepalm emoji. Ouch, that's Diddy's own blood. And he knew Meek wasn't just some random rapper. Meek was Diddy's boy. He rolled deep with him. So all these tweets and denials, people just weren't buying them, especially when the internet did what it does best, resurface photos and clips of Meek and Diddy being, let's just say, a little too cozy. Remember when Diddy literally called Meek daddy? People ran with it, and suddenly Diddy and Meek weren't just friends. They looked like something else.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And now, when you zoom out and look at all of this, the leaked audio, the daddy comment, the Vegas party, the lawsuits, the tweets, the drama, it's painting a really messy picture. And despite all Meek's shouting and tweeting, people are starting to think, maybe it's not all lies. If there's more on those tapes, if Meek was doing even more than just what we've heard so far, that could be game over. And trust, folks online aren't holding back. One user went in saying, his ass hurt in that pool. Another said, any man who wore a matching outfit with another grown man is certified rainbow. So now the real question is, was that just one tape? Or is this just the beginning? If Diddy really has been recording people for leverage, who else is sitting on a ticking time bomb? Drop your thoughts in the comments because Diddy's circle, it's looking real shaky right now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our next video on the end screen.